Alright, this video recap is about Deflategate, the Pro Bowl, and whatever happened before the week leading to the Super Bowl 49. So let's rectify Deflategate. They said 11 balls of 12 balls were deflated. They were only deflated in the first half. So I think they should, to make it fair, because it's all about being fair in the NFL, the first half, Blunt got a touchdown and Devlin got a touchdown, plus a field goal. We'll take that away. That's a total of 17 points. And it's also been revealed this week that the soldier touchdown in the third quarter was illegal. So let's take that away. So a total that's 24 points. Minus that from 45. And we still destroyed the Colts. We kicked their ass fair and square. All they got was 7 points. And finally, at the end of the week, they said only one ball was deflated. And I think the only people we can blame is the Colts. They're the ones that informed the refs that the balls were deflated. So what happened when they got the ball and when they gave it to the refs? So I'm going to say they deflated the ball. Why wouldn't they? They got nothing else to lose and they want to destroy the Patriots' reputation. Basically. And another weird connection is Harbaugh and Chuck Pagano. They kind of worked together before, and they are pissed at us. So I think they're in cohorts with each other. Bill Belichick and Tom Brady had a press conference to talk about their involvement in Deflategate. They basically said that they had no wrongdoing, and I believe them. I'm a Patriots fan, so I believe them. I still do. Go ahead, think I'm a stupid idiot. But basically, and then the next day, basically, Bill Belichick went from football coach to scientist. He smiled a lot and he was friendly. He basically told us everything about the PSI and all that crap. I think that if the balls were deflated, it was the weather was involved. Because if you go from a warm place to a cold place, the balls will shrink or lose a little bit of air. Just like if your car tires, they can lose air in the wintertime from the crappy cold weather. And I also had a scientist friend of mine even gave me the formula for it. I can't remember because I'm not a scientist and I'm stupid. Bill Nye, the science guy, apparently he hates the Patriots. He's a football fan? Are you sure? What does he know? He probably tested out the balls in sunny California. I'll become the New England Bill. And then test the balls. If you could last in the frostbitten kingdoms of New England, you jerk. You're just a friggin' celebrity. A celebrity scientist. So, Deflategate. I blame ESPN for most of all the controversy and hogwash. They basically just went on anything that was said, and they didn't wait till any evidence or anything. They just said whatever they wanted. It was like a smear campaign. That's all it was. They just hate us, and they want us to lose. They even made a friggin' map of the United States and who believed us and who didn't believe us. And of course, the whole country is against us, and they think we cheated. But the only people that believe us was New England. All 6 states. That's a bunch of crap. That was made up. They just made that up on the spot. What a joke. Such a smear campaign. ESPN, you owe us an apology, and you owe Patriots Nation an apology. Screw you guys. You suck. Sports journalism at its worst. Another event that happened this week was Media Day. The Patriots were up first. That was kind of boring. The only people they really showed on the NFL Network were Brady and Lynch. Brady and Gronkowski. I don't really remember that much from them, but then the Seahawks were on, and everyone was interested in Marshawn Lynch. Basically, the only thing he said for 5 minutes was, "I'm only here so I don't get fined." And the other intelligent line out of his mouth, I think it was the next day, not on Media Day, he said, "You know why I'm here?" Yep, that's all he said. And I think one more thing he said before the Super Bowl was he got really angry or something. And then he snapped for like 2 minutes, and he just calmed down. And that was it. Another thing that happened this week was Gronkowski and Lynch were on a segment on Conan O'Brien where they played Mortal Kombat. It was epic and hilarious. If you haven't seen it, I strongly suggest you watch it. It will make you laugh. Conan just joked around with them. They made a few jokes, and they got a trophy at the end. With the trophy had a head on it instead of a trophy. Looked just like the Lombardi Trophy, but with a head on the end of it. You gotta see it. It's fucking funny. Go watch it. And finally, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Pro Bowl. Who really cares? That's where the losers go when their teams aren't in the Super Bowl. They give them one last game because they feel bad for them. Basically, it was Team Carter and Team Irving. What made this game special was that there were no kickoffs, and the field goal post went from 18 feet to 14 feet. That's basically it. I lost interest in it because who cares? It's boring. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is the NFL awards thing. NFL honors. Well, I didn't watch too much of it, but I know a few people got awards for doing charity stuff. And basically, another thing I remember is the people giving awards. Chris Pratt and Andrew Luck came out and they basically just slammed the Patriots and they hate us and they're for the Seahawks. Yeah, that was kind of disrespectful. That's what I think. And the other thing I remember was Defensive Player of the Year. And there was no one else in the category besides J.J. Watt. So he won. I think he deserved it. He was incredible this year. And they also announced the Hall of Fame players. I don't really know any of them. Probably because I wasn't alive. Blah, blah, blah. It's an award show for everyone that's not good enough to be in the Super Bowl. And of course, my Patriots didn't get any awards, I don't think. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing. See you next week for the Super Bowl recap video. Go Patriots!